Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's his next move? Let's find out in the chart, shall we? Wow. Bitcoin bounced off the 21 EMA. And does that mean that we're going to break higher and go a lot higher? Or is it going to go and visit the 21 EMA on the weekly at $23,000? We're going to talk about that and more in today's episode. And especially for all my Pandora's Wallet subscribers and you guys as well on YouTube, we got a special day for you today. We are going to do this. We're going to do these videos. We're going to do 10-minute videos every 2 hours, all day long, and see if you guys like that. Because I know you guys are starving. You want to know what's going on. You want to know what's the next trade. You want to see what's happening on a minute-to-minute basis. So I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to provide that information. And with the help of my friend Inti Campos.
Good morning, people. How are you today?
Yeah, oh man, it's going to be an exciting show. I'm going to start the timer because I'm going to keep this thing under 10 minutes. And then we're going to move on. And we're going to do another show in 2 hours from now. I hope you're ready for that, Inti. Are you going to be ready?
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I am. I'm kidding.
Alrighty, all right, awesome. Yeah, so it's been an exciting weekend. Bitcoin has rolled over and gone down, and we're gonna, everybody wants to know what's going to happen next. Yeah, so let's jump into the charts. But before we do, Inti's got a few words to say.
Yes, as always, people is. Oh, sorry. As always, people, it's worth to remind you that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any of your hard-earned money on the market. Sorry about that. The allergies have me kinda distracted.
Okay, cool. Don't worry about it. All right, so yeah, as we've talked about this on the weekend, right? What did we say? We talked about how Bitcoin, right, in the very first bull run, or the one that I witnessed earlier on in the stage, right? I witnessed two bull runs in the early stages. One from $1 all the way to $32 and back down again. But the one from $2 or approximately around $10 all the way to $266. Let's bring that chart up, right? That one was quite interesting. The 21 EMA on the daily, not the weekly, held support and prices just continued to go higher and higher and higher. Now, this was in the early stages, of course, and this is when more and more people were starting to really understand, at least the nerds at least, were understanding what they had, what this Bitcoin thing was, and they were buying it in spades. And so I really think that the billionaires and millionaires, they understand it now. And I don't, here, let me just bring up my glass node. I'm going to ask these guys so I can find out how to get the hourly information. But basically, the hourly says that these guys are actually increasing their stash as prices have dropped. So this could mean, right? And yeah, we're going to find out in a little while. This could mean that this is where it stops. When we're gonna see in the next little while, where it's gonna stop at the 21 EMA and then continue going higher. But let's see on a daily what happens today. If I think what happens today will mean will be very, very significant, and so we're gonna trade that on a daily, trade this and on the lower time frames and see what happens. Alrighty. Let's go down to a lower time frame and see what we have here. We see that on the hourly, Bitcoin has rolled away from the 13 EMA. Not a good sign. If we stay below the 13 EMA, that means it's bearish on the hourly or any kind of time frame. If we're below the 13 EMA, it's very bearish. And then we're supposed to actually look for short trades as they come in. So we are going to have to accept what the market's telling us right now. Yeah, it's saying, hey, short trades is where it's at, and that will be that. So right now we're breaking down from the 34,900 level. Let's go down to a shorter time frame. See if there's anything that. Oops, there we go. Okay. Is there any kind of sign that there's weakness? Okay. Right now we've broken off from the bottom on the 5 minute, went straight up, consolidated a little bit. This did not look like a divergence, so this could mean that even though we're dumping down here, we probably have to come back up. And if we want to go, if it wants to break down, it's going to have to create the M pattern on the 5 minute and then continue down. Of course, this could actually go as low as the 61.8, so keep that in mind. From here to there, before we actually turn around, we could come all as low as the 61.8 and then actually move back up and then try to create that, and then end up creating that M pattern before we actually break down. Alrighty, so or we could do the Hail Mary, of course, is where I usually have the my entry level at, and then start the opposite trade. So I love my Hail Mary trade at 78.6, and then I'd go the opposite direction, which is long here, and then probably take profits lot before it goes higher, because I don't think it will break higher, but anything can happen. Alrighty, let's head over to Ethereum, right? And before we go over to Ethereum, right, just want to remind you guys, if you head over to if you go to type in bybit.davincij15.com, you can get a $600 bonus, right, by trading on Bybit, and also a $200 bonus if you head over to Femex. So just type in femex.davincij15.com, and you will get there, and you'll be able to trade this during the day today with us if you want to, and get a bonus as well. If you want to participate in this live stream, right? You want to have some fun, because it's a lot of fun here. We do a little bit extra that you don't see off camera, right? I do some funny faces and also question and answers that we're going to also continue to do in every single stream. So if you want to participate in the question and answers, that's how you do it. You have to subscribe to Pandora's Wallet, or you could purchase the DJ15 token and get into our group, our DaVinci J15 group, and then you could also ask questions. You could also participate in the live stream and ask questions as well. So make sure you do that. Okay. With that said, let's head over to Ethereum. Ethereum looking pretty much the same as Bitcoin. We've bounced off of the 13 EMA. This is not particularly good. The market is signaling that it wants to roll over. We have to break through the 13 EMA on the hourly to change the dynamic here. If we don't, we are headed lower, headed down on the lower time frames, right? Again, it looks mirror image of almost a mirror image of Bitcoin. We just on the 5 minute we took off. We decided to retest this and then take off. So this is an interesting though. This is interesting. Because we came down and did not break this low here. This could signal that Ethereum wants to go higher and it doesn't want to go lower. I wonder if we have that kind of signal in Bitcoin. Not quite, right? We've rolled over. We just created a divergence, and yeah, the divergence is complete. So with that said, this is an indicator, because this indicates a double bottom, that Ethereum might be headed a little bit higher, even though it might try to test the 61.8. Right? Let's just go and zoom in on that, and so that you guys see that, because I'm sure it's like tiny. Oops. And zoom in. Let's change it to auto size. There we go. And let's just hide that, and then now we can draw the fibs. Okay, fibs right here, right, and so you can see probably the 61.8 is the target here as we were rolling down, and then if we bounce and we break above here, this is a positive sign that Ethereum might turn around and head higher. If we break down below the $1,000 mark, that's it. Ethereum could break even heavily. Going to the daily, let's just see where we can end up with Ethereum, where the last turning point. Let's just do some Fibonacci levels here and see what that is, where it takes us. Okay, there we go. I think that's the last turning point. And so we can go as low as the $818 level approximately. But I think that Ethereum is probably going to bounce off of one of these moving averages before that happens, maybe the 50% level, and we continue going higher if we haven't decided to bounce here already. Well, with that said, okay, I think we've covered everything I want to cover, and there will be more information, more TA later on in today, and we're going to be doing question and answers for all the people who are live, watching this live. So if you want to watch this live, once again, you have to be a part of the Pandora's Wallet subscriber. There's a huge discount. It's only $30 approximately right now. So make sure, or even less actually, because Bitcoin's $1. So yeah, make sure you be a part of that. And yeah, we'll hope to see you guys in the live stream, right, Inti?
Yes, sir. We'll see you there, guys.
Alrighty. Well, make sure, once again, Bitcoin's real. Bitcoin's here to stay. Make sure you be a part of it. Don't let those whales take your Bitcoin. Cheers.
Bye.